showing no sympathy. I don't got the time or the energy. My team, I lead them to victory. I don't do none of that bickering. Me and money, we got chemistry. Foreign little bitch out of Italy. Take an adventure, you sick of me. Damn, tell that why you killing me. I only think that y'all hearing me. Most of these niggas be fearing me.
Alright, y'all, so I decided to like do a talk through. I haven't did a talk through in a long time, and why the freak not? So this is the eye that I'm going for. I'm trying to recreate, I can't think of her name, but I'll put a picture right here. I'm using these two palettes. This one is Fancy Eyeshadow Pressed Powder Shadows. This is from Oakland, whatever, right here. And this is what it looked like. Let me see. Let me just turn it down a little bit. So this is what it looked like. And then this one is Beauty Creations. This is the Butterfly palette. That beauty, both of these palettes come with like two of them, like a two set. So it's like this one and this one, but they got different names and like different shadows on the inside and all of that other stuff. So, and then this one, and then this is what this one looks like. So I'm using these two palettes. I'm gonna just say what it is on the weight of me doing it. So this is my Morphe M&MTwins brush. This is a blending brush. Love this brush. And I'm gonna blend out this. This was on my eye. Usually I use concealer. I usually use LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fine or Porcelain. But what this specifically is right now, because I just found it and my makeup drawer. This is LA Colors Radiant Skin Nutrient Long Wear Liquid Makeup. This is kind of like a foundation. This is in the color Chestnut. So I had just found this. I'm like, I'm gonna use it and see if I like it, because I bought that and I had never used it. So this is like the first time I'm using it. So I wanted to use it in a little space. So I used it now. So I'm just blending this out. And it's okay for me to use, like, when I'm doing brown looks, y'all, I love to use like a brown concealer. If I'm using a bright look that got some colors, then I'm gonna use a brighter concealer, which is this one in Porcelain, or maybe like a white concealer or something like that. I like to use something bright so then like the colors can pop. But if I'm using a brown look, then I use something like real neutral, toned down concealer. I use like something neutral, something close to my skin color, because it's the brown. So I started off with this Butterfly palette, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I use this same brush for all of these, all of the eyeshadows. This is my Morphe M441 brush. I have multiple M441 brushes. I got the James Charles makeup palette, and then I had got the brush set that had came with it, just because like the brushes have like multiple brushes that you would need in the set. It's raw, it's beast. It's $100 and something, but to me it's worth it. So I'm gonna start with this palette. Like I said, I'm gonna start with this color. This is called Peach Cream, and I'm gonna just turn it down just so y'all can see it. It's right here, and turn it back up. So I'm gonna start with Peach Cream. It's kind of like a beigey brown color, and I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna pat it on here first, just because I just put this concealer on here, but then I'm just going ahead and blend it out. If y'all watch my videos, y'all know that I had used to do my makeup just like this. And I would start by, you know, blending the colors up at the top and just go down from there. But recently, I start here by packing my colors on and then blend upwards. But for this look, since it's like a kind of like a soft glam look with just a bold wing, and it's gonna be a bold lip too, I'm gonna go back to my old techniques, okay? So I'm just gonna blend this out, which is blending out this shadow. It's setting up for all of the other shadows to blend smoothly. So that's why I had to make sure that the concealer was flat and everything, because once you put this color on here, it's setting up for every other color. So that's the first one. I'm gonna go into this second one. This is called Warm Soil. It's this brown right here. Same brush. Going with some Warm Soil. Going in with some Warm Soil. And I'm gonna start it just right here. This is above my crease a little bit, because I don't want to put it directly where I just put it, because you still gotta blend it. So I'm putting it here and I'm blending it like this, and then I'm just, you know, once all of that is done. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, because usually I don't talk while I'm doing my makeup. I usually maybe talk to Eric, I usually listen to music, whatever. So what I'm basically trying to say is, I'm doing this so all of the shadow is off of all of the product is off of the brush, but then I'm gonna just, once that's done, just blend it up a little bit, just so it can blend in with the other shadow.
She a dancer, go ahead, dance for me. I got them stacks, go on, shake your ass on me. She a dancer, go ahead, dance for me. She a dancer, go ahead, dance for me.
So I'm just blending just like this.
Shake that ass,
And if you don't know, now you know that blending is key. So blending really does take time. That's why I really don't sit and do talk through videos, because I usually edit out most of the blending that I'm doing. So y'all not just sitting there watching me blend. So I'm just cut this out and then come back when I'm finished blending this. Alright, so that's it. So now I'm gonna go into this eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna take this brown right here, kind of like a I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, like a brownie brown, and I'm going to basically just blend on top of that. Now the reason of why I'm doing this is because, like, when I did the same thing on this side, and I kind of felt like, oh my god, I messed up a little bit, and it's not as brown as I wanted it to be. It was kind of turned into like a charcoal gray, like an ashy gray. I wanted it to be brown, so that's what I did, and I had just went over both of them lightly and just blended. So next I'm going to go in with this darker brown. It's kind of like, yeah, it's the bronze, it's called bronze, and I'm just putting this here in this crease just to deepen up the crease, and I'm going back and forth, but I'm really starting low and then bringing it up high and blending like that. Start low and blend it up high and blend it. You don't want to start high and then have to blend it high and then all your colors is kind of smudging, especially as the darker, you kind of want them in the crease. Like if you can see, it's here in the crease, you want them in the crease to just define your crease. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take this Athena palette, y'all. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that I had used this Athena palette. This is from Bad Habit. I just used one color out of here because I'm like, oh my god, it's not as orangey brown as I wanted it. So I had took this kind of like a orangey dark orange kind of color, and I had took this on this nose contour brush. This is my Morphe E62, yeah, Morphe E62 brush. This is kind of like for the nose contouring, as so James Charles say, but your brushes are your brushes once you buy them, and you do what you please. So I just took this and just blended out the edges with this, so it gave it like some brownie oranginess.
Go ahead, dance, dance, go on, dance, go ahead, dance, dance, shake that ass, go ahead, shake your ass.
I'm gonna go back in with this brush that I already had the product on it. I'm just blending a little bit, just so everything is just blended together. Period. So easy as pie. My next thing I'm gonna do is going with this LA Color Pro Conceal. It's not LA Color, LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is in porcelain, like I had told y'all. I'm gonna go on my handy dandy flat brush. I love this flat brush. I use it just to get real in and get real detailed, like I be telling y'all. And I'm gonna use this brush to cut my crease. A lot of people be saying, like, how do you know how to cut your crease? The easiest way I can tell you on how to cut your crease is you really just want your shadow to show. So when I used to cut my crease, I used to cut directly on my crease. So here, this is the crease of your eye. Wherever your eye fold is kind of like the crease in your eye. So I used to literally cut my crease right here and only have this much to put eyeshadow on. So it would just irritate me. It would be so annoying that I would just cut my crease. Like, thinking about it now and what I know now, it's like, why did you do that? But you gotta learn and you gotta start somewhere. So like I said, I used to literally cut my crease right here and then have to pack all of these shadows, and I would just want to do colorful looks and they wouldn't turn out right because I would have to pack so much on my little lid. So then what I started doing was going above my lid. So I would go up here. So I would start to go up here and cut it. And then it gave me a little bit more room. Now I just really go as I feel. I go as I feel. So when you're cutting your crease, you go as you feel. You just want to make sure that you are creating space for yourself to be able to do something on your lid, okay? So for this one, in her photo, she had like so much space. To me, my eyelids are so small, and I wish I had a little bit more space. But sometimes with makeup, you gotta create your own space. So that's what I'm doing in this one. Creating my own space. So I'm gonna fast forward this part just a little bit, not too much. I really don't like to talk and cut my creases because I like to focus. But I'm gonna leave all of the clips in here so y'all could be able to see it. I'm gonna just fast forward it a little bit.
Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance, gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance, gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance, shake that ass, gon' head, shake that ass, ass, gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance, gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance, gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance, shake that ass, gon' head, shake your ass, ass. She a dance, gon' head dance for me. She a dance, gon' head dance for me. She a dance, gon' head dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake your ass on me. She a dance, gon' head dance for me. She a dance, gon' head dance for me. She a dance, gon' head dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake that ass on me. She a dance, she a dance, she a dance. Gon' shake that ass on me.
So then what I had did was I took, this is the Morphe M506 brush. I love this brush. I love this brush. I am buying this brush for these brushes. I fucking love these brushes. I'm not even gonna cap with y'all. So what I did is I'm taking the end of the concealer and just blending it outwards, like dragging it towards the end. So I'm dragging it this way, and that is just to blend it. Now you might say, well, why don't you do it this way? Why don't I do it that way? No, I'm just doing it this way, just to blend it.
Head dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake that ass on me. She know I got that.
So I'm just gonna take this white-ish shade right here. Y'all, it's so bright. I don't know what's going on with my lighting right now, but I'm just gonna take this white shade right here and use this same brush and apply it.
She look at me, I look at her like what you want then. She turned around cause she know I was finna start splurging. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Shake that ass, gon' head, shake your ass, ass. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Shake that ass, gon' head.
So then that's that. So I'm just gonna take the brush that I was using and then just blend it out. Blend around here. Then take this brown that was in this palette, right? My M506 brush. Take a little bit of that brown. And both of the browns. And kind of fade it in. And take this brush and blend it out. Just so it's soft. A soft blend. So it's a soft blend. And then if I did want to add more whites just to blend it, you know, you can. I feel like I kind of made this one a little bit bigger on a cut crease than this one, which it happens to me all the time. I make one a little bigger than the other one. No biggie. So what I'm going to do now is take my e.l.f. Liquids eyeliner and draw me a wing. And I'll be right back.
Dance for me, she a dance, go ahead dance for me. She a dance, go ahead dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake that ass. She a dance, she a dance, she a dance. Gon' shake that ass on that ass on.
EYEBROW Professional Makeup Glitter Primer, whatever. Glitter glue. We gonna take some of this. I'm gonna put some of this on the back of my hand. Okay, a little goes a long way. With this, you really don't need to use a lot. Okay, little goes a long way. A little bit. So, what I did use the first time is I had used my Morphe M250 like this one brush. It looks like this. I was using this at first to get like real precise and dry. So to apply the glue, I'm going to use this to apply it on to the wing.
I think she from New Orleans. Let's get it busted, girl, let's party till the morning. She say if I ain't about no money, we not talking. She say she down to do whatever for a profit. She look at me, I look at her like what you want then. She turned around cause she know I was finna start splurging. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Shake that ass, gon' head, shake your ass.
So to put the glitter on to the wing, I love using this brush for my brows to clean my brows up. But for today, we're using it to apply the glitter. So this is the Morphe M410 brush, flat concealer brush, or whatever you want to call it. But right now we're using it for the glitter, okay? And the glitter that I'm using, I got this off of a Shop Miss A, where everything is $1. But this is eyeshadow Princessa Pearl powder. It look like this, and this blue glitter, this dark blue glitter is just everything. It's beautiful. So that's what that look like. It don't have a color on here. It just say eyeshadow 10. I don't know, but it's a dark blue. So I'm gonna put this.
Now turn around and give me something I can feel. Go dance, go ahead, dance, dance, gon' dance, go ahead, dance, dance, gon' dance, go ahead, dance, dance, shake that ass, go ahead, shake that ass, ass, gon' dance, go ahead, dance, dance, gon' dance, go ahead, dance, dance, gon' dance, go ahead, dance, dance.
So I couldn't really get into the corner with the glitter, so I'm gonna take this Morphe M250/1 brush that I was using.
I got them stacks, gon' shake your ass on she a dance.
And that's another thing I was gonna say while you're doing this. Just make sure you take your time. You don't want no glitter in your eye. Glitter hurts in your eye. It really, really hurts. So that's that. Mascara. This is Wet n Wild Mega Protein Mascara. Now, no, I did say that this one is a little bit bigger than this one, but it's okay. It's not that much bigger that I can see. I really need to start wearing lashes. If y'all know somebody who got some bomb ass lashes, let me know. If y'all know somebody who is just like to promote themselves and they support other people, I would definitely support them. Or let me know just some bomb lashes in general, because I really need to start wearing lashes, because once I start wearing lashes, y'all won't be able to touch me. So this is Ruby Kiss Forever Matte. This is black. I did have a blue one, and the blue one was the same color that I need, and I can't fucking find it. So it's okay. I'm gonna just use this black and put this on my lips, and then we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna put this on my lips first, and then I'll be right back.
Increasing my income like I'm calling. She bad as hell, man. I think she from New Orleans. Let's get it busted, girl. Let's party till the morning. She say if I ain't about no money, we not talking. She say she down to do whatever for a profit. She look at me, I look at her like what you want then. She turned around cause she know I was finna start splurging. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Shake that ass, gon' head, shake your ass, ass. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this is the glitter primer again. I'm gonna use a bigger flat brush. It's the Morphe M166 brush.
She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake your ass on me. She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake that ass.
I'm gonna go in with the same blue glitter that I had already used for my eyes. I'll go ahead and apply it.
From her weave to her nails. She such a boss, she just wants someone who can deal. I never been the type to go and kiss and tell. On the road to riches, would you join my paper trail? So used to winning, man, how can I take a L? Now turn around and give me something I can feel. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance.
On my top lip.
Shake that ass, ass. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance. Shake that ass, gon' head, shake your ass, ass. She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. She a dancer, gon' head dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake your ass on me. She a dancer, gon' head dance.
Alright, y'all, so this is the finished look. I hope y'all like this video. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I know this video is so long, but it was a talk through. I never do talk throughs. Excuse my little rip right here, okay? Love me as I am, okay? I love the way this came out. When I first seen her do this look, I was in love because blue is my favorite color. So I was obsessed. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notifications so you get notified when I upload videos. You don't miss any more videos from me. Yeah, and I will see y'all in my next video. Peace.
global, make it bang, bitch.
She a dancer, gon' ahead dance for me. She a dancer, gon' ahead dance for me. She a dancer, gon' ahead dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake that ass on me. She a dancer, gon' ahead dance for me. She a dancer, gon' ahead dance for me. She a dancer, gon' ahead dance for me. I got them stacks, gon' shake that ass on me. She know I got that bag and I'm ballin', increasing my income like I'm callin'. She bad as hell, man, I think she from New Orleans. Let's get it busted, girl, let's party till the morning. She say if I ain't bout no money, we not talking. She say she down to do whatever for a profit. She look at me, I look at her like what you want then. She turned around cause she know I was from South Spurgeon. Gon' dance, gon' head dance, dance.